To continue our severe weather coverage now with you.
Yeah, okay, so obviously we came on the air at around 3:30 this afternoon. The first of severe thunderstorm warnings began to pop up. Since it's this morning, we've been putting it on social media so we could prepare people. And I want folks to think back to where we were on Monday night. This is a very similar atmospheric and storm profile. The greatest threat this afternoon, with any winds that continue, with any storms that continue to develop, are strong, damaging straight line winds. Now, I want to reset. We've been talking about the confirmed tornado on the ground for parts of Chisago and Polk. That's why you see it in pink. This is a new severe thunderstorm warning for parts of Chisago and Polk County. That is the gold area with the black outline flashing. That is in place until 5:30. So when you start to put it all together, and you look where we're going here, that is the biggest storm on the map. Now, I know there are parts of the metro. Look, we've gone through the Gophers and the tailgate, and this storm ripped through the lot with winds at 60+ miles per hour and blinding rain. Hopefully, everybody got into Mariucci or 3M Arena, and that was one of the storm shelters. Then I started talking about the State Fair. I said, folks, we got to get you into the grandstand. That storm is now ripping across the State Fair, and now we're shifting our focus slightly. Not all of our focus, slightly here, just off to the north and off to the north end of the northeast of the metro. There's a lot of colors on the map, right? Let me give you an idea. Here is I-35 to the north. Here is 94 as it comes down and through the metro and then works off into west central Wisconsin. It is I-35 here off to the north that we're going to find our best storm structure, our best storm ingredients that as of this moment, of course, this changes as the storm develops and morphs. It's almost like a fire. It moves and morphs and lives and breathes. So as you look here live at the screen, it is this little tiny finger of pink, that little tiny area of pink here. So what we had was a confirmed tornado. That's the reason this is pink here. A confirmed tornado was on the ground. It was very vague about where it is. So it's up to us at this point to discern what's going on in the storm. And to do that, we will take a good look here inside the storm using Doppler velocity. And where we find that area right there, see just north and east of North Branch, see that very bright white dot? That's where we're going to find a degree of rotation in this storm. And that degree of rotation is now here off to the east of I-35. We're off to the north and northeast of North Branch, south and southeast of Rush City. Meteorologist Jennifer McDermott, hit it.
So law enforcement confirmed a tornado touchdown and has since lifted near the intersection of Durant Street and County Road 5, which is east of Isanti by about 4 miles.
Okay, so yeah, that's what we had. We had Cambridge down to Isanti. What, do you have a timestamp?
That was at 4:45.
Okay, so we're 20 minutes ago. That was why we were on the air. Now that storm, though, has shifted its focus. So that would be down toward here, where Jennifer was just talking about at 4:45, tornado touchdown, tornado lift. Now look how far the core of that storm has moved in the last 20 minutes. Remember, we're talking about this storm ripping, moving off to the northeast at around 45 miles per hour. That's the core of the storm. When you look at these colors, and I know there's an awful lot of ways going on the map. Remember, as Doppler turns around with 5 scans and then resets, this is Doppler velocity. What is in that storm, how fast it is moving away and toward the radar unit. Well, everything in red right now is moving away from the Doppler unit, which is located in Chanhassen. But where we find this brightest white, that's where we're going to find a degree of rotation. So you've got a little bit of inflow here out of the south, and the winds are going here off to the northeast. That creates that bright white. That's the core of the storm. If, big if the tornado is on the ground, that's where it would be. But even without a tornado on the ground here off to the east of I-35 between Rush City and North Branch, I'll guarantee you there are still winds there at 80+ miles per hour. Tell me one more time in the booth where we're going. We have somebody ready to talk to us.